All right, Caleb wanted to give you the latest update on Deuce. Hey, baby. Come here. That's a good girl. Heel. So, since we talked last, I know you're wanting to come get her soon, and we want to make sure that she's progressing and ready for that next step to take with you. She's fetching off the ground reliably. She handles pressure just fine. I would say she's taking pressure typically. She's obviously, you've e-collar conditioned her, and she seems to be handling that just fine. So we're doing e-collar fetch now, getting her to fetch in response to the e-collar pressure. And what I'll show you today is what I've been doing with her to make the transition from ear pinch to e-collar so that she understands what we're teaching her and we don't have to use a lot of pressure to crush her. She really does not need much pressure to get her to respond. She understands. You can definitely tell her posture here. She's a little bit nervous. She's not a fan of the collar. She's really not. She's a little bit nervous, a little bit tight, but that's okay. She seems to be handling it fine. She's not laying down. She's not, she's not trying to bolt or run away from me or anything like that. She is handling it, but you can definitely tell it's a lot different now that in the last few days we've kind of gone away from happy, fun stuff, throwing her marks and letting her, just be willy-nilly, to now we're like, no, you got to pick it up. And by and large, she gives me almost no refusals. I'll probably try to go quick and probably see if I can push her to make a mistake so I can show you how I've been correcting it. But usually she makes a mistake once and then comes back and does it better, which is important. That shows, obviously, the dog's learning. So I'm pretty happy with her. But let me show you what it looks like. You'll definitely see, though, she's going to be a little bit reserved today. She's a little tight. That's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, so we've been working with the force fetch stick, which is the orange padded stick with the hard piece in the middle. So I want to be able to give her a low pressure, a low stem nick. Right here. Fetch. Good. Heel. Come on. Right here. Deuce. Yeah, here. Here. Good. Heel. Good. Sit. Yeah. Good girl. Her hold seems to be pretty fine. She seems to handle it without hardly any drops. Right here. Come on. So now I'll set one on the ground in front of her. Deuce. Fetch. That was no nick on the collar. Here. Heel. Heel. Come on. Okay. Heel. You can see how nervous she is because she has the collar on. She's had some corrections. Right there, I just gave her a little bit of I twisted the bumper in her mouth to make it fit in there a little bit better. I want to be able to mess with her and, everything to hold it. Good girl. Give. Good dog. That's a good girl. Okay, all right, right here. Deuce, fetch. Good. Here, heel, sit. Good girl. Good. So by and large, that's going fine. Definitely with the collar on. Like I said, she's tight. But let's see how she does. Oh, how she does with a regular bumper. So we transitioned to the simple plastic bumper, doing the exact same thing so that she knows what I expect. So I'm going to go put it right in front of her, give her a low collar nick right here. Fetch. Good. Good girl. Deuce, here. Good girl. Here. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Give. Good dog. So, that's going fine. All right. We'll put one right here in front of her. Deuce, fetch. Good girl. Here. Right here. Here. Heel. Come on. Heel. Sit. Good. Now, I don't like her grip. So I tweak the grip so that she has the bumper the way I want it. Good. Lots of love, lots of praise. She's doing good. I want to be able to touch the bumper, obviously. Good. Give until we give that command to drop. All right? Good. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right. Here goes. Deuce. Good girl. Here. Heel. Sit. Good. Good girl. Deuce. Good. Here. Heel. Sit. Give. Now, she seems to do quite well lately, the last couple days. Like when it's, say, 10 feet or under, she understands fetch. But a lot of times when we go out further, a greater distance, she will, she'll give me a denial. So let's see if we can make her, we'll see if she'll do it at a greater distance, and if she makes a mistake, of course, how we apply the correction. All right, come on, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo. All right, all right. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, there you go. All right, Deuce. Deuce, fetch. Okay, so she's giving me a denial here, so I'm going straight back to the ear pinch. I'm going to pinch her all the way across. Fetch. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Heel. Sit. Give. Good job. All right, there we go. Deuce. Good. Heel. Sit. Hold that. Good. Give. Good girl. All right. Deuce. Good. Here. Heel. Sit. Good dog. Good. So you can see there, she takes the correction like a typical dog. Not like a dog who's, has no desire or who's, had her spirit squelched. I feel like she's handling it appropriately, and I'm able to teach her what I would say is relatively typical. So she's picking up off the ground consistently. She only gave me one denial there, and we gave the correction, and then she responded better. So all in all, I feel like Deuce is making some real solid progress.